Welcome back, it's Nan, and today we are going to be discussing how PlayStation 5 is going to have one of the biggest years for PlayStation in general in 2021 with the huge lineup of first-party, third-party, and console exclusives for the platform. It's going to be a massive year. Now, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's get started with the huge list that's here. Obviously, we have Horizon Forbidden West, which is a big title. It's going to be on the PS4, it's going to be on the PS5, but it's still going to take advantage of a lot of the features that the PS5 has with the controller, with the SSD, and with the graphics and ray tracing, of course. So this is a big title. It's supposed to make its release in 2021. As far as we know, that hasn't changed, and I'm thinking probably later half of 2021, or in the at the very end of the first half of 2021. Regardless, we're going to see this game in 2021. I have no doubt, especially with how long it's probably been in development. We also have Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which is a 2021 release date. It's going to be a PS5 exclusive, so it's going to take full advantage of the graphics capabilities, of the speed of the SSD, and obviously the DualSense. That's actually my most anticipated title in terms of first-party PS5 titles. We also have Deathloop, which is going to be a console exclusive. It's going to be on Microsoft Windows platform, but it's only going to be available on the PlayStation 5 in terms of consoles, and this is due out May 21st, 2021. Really excited to see this game. It's kind of odd because it is published by Bethesda Softworks, but this was prior to Microsoft purchasing them. We also have Gran Turismo 7. It's a big title. We've talked a lot about Gran Turismo 7 in previous videos. This is going to be a massive game for the PlayStation brand. And it's coming out in 2021, as far as we know. Not in the first half as we originally expected, but in 2021, which is fine. I feel like with the huge lineup of games, it's perfectly fine if this comes out later in the year, even if they do decide to push it even further. While I know Gran Turismo fans will not be happy about that, I still think that with the huge lineup of games, it's more than welcome to come out at any time within, this year, early next year, just because we're going to have so much to play, and that's not even including third-party games. Of course, we have Returnal, which is coming out very soon, March 19th, 2021. This is a PS5 exclusive. It's developed by Housemarque. I know that everybody has been talking about this to a degree. There are some that are excited about it, some that are not so excited about it. For me personally, I'm interested. Really like to see what they have done with it. It's hard to justify a full price for this, but maybe it's a fantastic game with lots of content and we'll be able to justify the full price tag for Returnal. Of course, we won't know until the game is out, and I like to give the game a fair chance before I judge it based off of the studio that's done smaller scale games before. Of course, we have to be open-minded and give them a full chance. Next up, we have a big one, probably the biggest one on this entire list, God of War Ragnarok. Guys, this is due out 2021. As far as we know, we have not seen too much about this so far. It's a shame, really, because it's due out in 2021, so you'd think that we would at least get a proper trailer, not just a logo reveal, really. I expect that if this is truly due out in 2021, that we're going to see it soon. It's assumed to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I think that it's going to be on the PS4 as well, based on the conversations, the Sony CEO has had, Jim Ryan. He's kind of alluded to the possibility that more games will be on both platforms. But if this game was truly developed from the ground up for the PS5 in mind, there's no way that they could go back and, or it's not there's no way, it would be a huge resource management issue for them to go back and basically make this something that could work on the PS4 as well, because you just got to look at Ratchet and Clank. That's a game that 100% will not work on anything other than the PS5. So I do wonder if God of War Ragnarok will be in a situation like that, or if they're going to be able to put that on the PS4 and the PS5. Regardless, I'm going to stick with my guns on saying that this is probably a PS4 and PS5 title, but only time will tell. Next up, we have Ghostwire Tokyo. This is another game by Bethesda, and this is going to be a console exclusive. It's coming out on a Microsoft Windows platform and on a PlayStation 5. It's an interesting title. It looks really good, something I am intrigued by. I'm curious to see just what this game is like. It looks promising. I hope that it really does provide a good gameplay experience because it does look good. But knowing Bethesda, it can either go one way or the other, right? They make some great titles, and then some of their games like Fallout 76, not so much. So we'll see what happens. But it is being developed by Tango Gameworks. Now, next up, we have Kena Bridge of Spirits. We talked about this in the last video. This is a big title coming out March 2021. A lot of people are excited about this. It's on a PS4, PS5, and Microsoft Windows platform, but it is a console exclusive. This is something that looks really interesting. Reminds me of almost like a Nintendo-esque game, and it's by Ember Labs. Really excited to see just what this game is like. We'll definitely be purchasing this game. Next up, we have Destruction All-Stars, another PS5 exclusive, as you guys know, coming out in February 2021. It's going to be a free game for people, I think, for about 2 months. So if you are interested in playing this game, it's going to be free for you as long as you have PS Plus. So it's an interesting looking title. I'll definitely jump in. I mean, it's free. There's nothing to lose other than your time. And it looks like it'll be a good one. But I guess we'll see what happens with that one. I know they delayed that one probably because they wanted more people to get their hands on the PS5 as well, right? More people to play. It's an online-based game. The whole point of the game is to have an online population. So without that, it would cause problems for the game naturally. Now, last up, we have Stray. And Stray is an interesting title. It really is unique in a lot of ways. This is developed by Blue 12 Studio, and it is on the PS4, PS5, and the Microsoft Windows platform. It's due out in 2021 as well, of course, and it looks interesting. I don't know what to make of it just yet. If they show more, maybe I see a little bit more gameplay, then I can decide on whether I think this is a good purchase for myself. But I imagine there are a lot of people out there who are intrigued by this game. I have heard a lot of talking about it, and people in the comments mentioning it. Hey, Stray looks good. You should talk about Stray. And here it is. This is me talking about Stray. It's an interesting title. It's an interesting premise. We'll see just what it's about when they reveal more and eventually when the game comes out, of course. So what's this all mean? Why am I talking about all these games that are coming out in 2021? Well, I had to go over it all just to kind of throw it out there so you guys understand just what we're talking about when it comes to how many games are coming to the PS5 platform exclusively, either in console format, meaning it's going to be on a PC and a console, or just in terms of being on a console in general. There is a lot coming out for this platform. It's actually quite impressive just how many games will be dropping as exclusives. And it really is telling with just how much effort Sony has put forward to, make their consumers feel like first-class gamers, right? In the sense of there's a lot of games out there just for them that they've locked up. Now, a lot of people might look at this as a negative thing, and there are some people who will look at it as a positive thing. In my opinion, they're fighting for their audience. They want their audience to feel special, right? So obviously, this depends on how you feel about it, but that's kind of the way I personally look at it. And this is 10 exclusive games, 10 major exclusive games that I saw. I may have missed some smaller scale ones, but in terms of major exclusives, these are the 10 top exclusives that are coming to the PS5 platforms. And again, this doesn't include the third-party games that we're obviously going to see. Battlefield 6, any of the EA, Activision games. Like, these games are all coming no matter what. Ubisoft games, these are all coming no matter what. These are just the games that are going to be exclusive to the platform. And it's really telling, guys. It's a big deal to see just how many games are coming to this platform. So I wanted to highlight this and just really throw this out there for you guys, because personally, I didn't realize just how many there were until I looked at it and saw, wow, this is actually quite a lot of content coming exclusively to the platform, and it's nice to see. But I'd love to pass this on to you guys next and ask you what you make of these 10 exclusive games. How do you feel about 2021 for the PS5? Are you more excited about it? Are you planning on getting a PS5 in 2021 because you're waiting for some of these games to drop? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description, and share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.